May I introduce myself? My name is Carla Geerdes. I was born in Berlin, Germany. But I also have an Indian name, a spiritual name, and my spiritual name is Karuna Jain. So people might wonder how it came that I have this name of Karuna Jain, which is an Indian name. This name was given to me by my guru, Acharya Mahapragya. He is head of Theravada Shvetambara Jain. So you might wonder how I came into contact with Jain Theravada Shvetambara Jain. This was just a long story. It started when I got a book of Rabindranath Tagore, which was called Whisper of Soul. It was a small booklet. I got it in an antiquity shop in Berlin. It was from 1925, and I was so young that I even didn't know who was Rabindranath Tagore. So I asked people, and the first I met was my husband, Carla Geerdes, who knew that he was Indian Literature Nobel laureate. So this was one thing. The other thing was that from deep inside I had a question when I was in a yoga session, and I asked myself, who am I? And I got the answer, Atma. But I didn't know Indian languages, and I had no further contact to Indian culture, so I didn't know what is Atman. And my husband told me when I talked to him about this, just to look for someone who was able to explain Atman to me. And I went to Berlin University, and I was in seminars on Indian philosophy and on Indian culture, which were very, very good. But after 2 years, I asked my professor, but please, I still do not know what is Atman. Can you explain to me? And she said, I'm sorry, you have to go to a Jain Acharya. I was wondering. I said, Jain Acharya, how can I contact them? And she was smiling and said, don't worry, Indian continent is full of them. So I started finding out who are the Jains, who is the Jain community, and by chance one Jain Samani of Jain Theravada Shvetambara sect came to Berlin, and she practiced the session with praksha meditation. And I really instantly understood that this is my way, this is my path, I would follow it. Every cell of my body responded very positively to it, and also my mind and my emotions and everything was in a wonderful balance. So I started to do praksha meditation on my own according to the booklets Samani Madhur Pragyaji had left with me. But after some time I felt I need further instruction. So I went to India on my first spiritual trip to India, because I had a vision before, and my husband told me, oh, now it's time for your trip to India, for your spiritual trip. You have to go on your own, because spiritual trips are always individual trips. So I went to India on my own, and I was so well received. I met Swami Damananji in Delhi Adhyatma Sadhana Kendra, and he just told me, please come, when I called him and asked him if I might learn and study praksha meditation from him and this institution. So I came then, and then I encountered His Holiness Acharya Mahapragya, and this was very rare experience and unique experience in my life. Being a European woman, I never bowed down in front of someone. This is not the custom in our culture. We don't bow down in front of people. But when I first met with Acharya Mahapragya, my knees pulled me down and my front bowed to the soul. And I really felt at home. I really felt that my spiritual destination was at the stage to find my spiritual teacher. And that's how I came to Jainism. Since then, I'm a follower of Jainism. I'm a strict vegetarian, 98% even vegan in the last 14 years, and I enjoy life, and I really feel a happy Berlin Jain.